time is it?
Go to sleep. The sun won't be up for hours.
I can't go to sleep.
Lousy fog.
You think we'll make it to San Francisco in the morning,
Look,
Dylan?
if I am taking you anywhere, I am taking you home.
Without meeting the publisher, what am I going to tell Nick now?
Well, what did you tell him yesterday?
I left a message on his machine saying that we couldn't land in San Francisco, and I rescheduled the meeting for this morning.
Look, just forget the publisher. I'll tell him that I had to get home or that you had to get home or something. Kelly.
What?
What happens if Nick called the motel last night? I mean, he'll know that you weren't there. He'll know that you spent the night someplace else.
I didn't let him know where I was. I didn't even leave a number.
So this is the way it's going to be. We have to watch everything that we say so he doesn't find out. What are we going to tell him? He's right. Well, every time Nick trusts me or that I try to do him a favor, Nick turns out the loser.
Look, Dills, it wasn't just you. It was me and the champagne. If I had stayed at that motel,
Look,
none
I'll
of this
call
would have
Nick in the
happened.
morning, okay? And then I'm out of here. I'm out of Santa Barbara. I'm out of the picture.
Maybe that's best.
Dear Cruz, I know how badly I've hurt you. I love you, and I always will. There are things I couldn't say to you before. I have little recollection of that night, but I know that I was the one who tried to end Daddy's life. And I know that in spite of the lies I've told, you know it too. If I come forward now and tell the truth, I'm afraid that your part in covering up what happened for my sake will be found out. So I've kept silent, and it's become harder and harder for us to face each other. And much more impossible to imagine living together side by side, knowing what we know. The way things are now is better for both of us. I've married Kirk so quickly, not because my feelings changed, but because I want you to stop thinking of me and admit to yourself that the future we wanted together can never be. I hope you can forget the pain I've caused you and find someone who will give you the happiness you deserve. Kirk and I, we have much in common, and we share a real affection, if not love or any physical relationship as yet. But he is very patient with me, and I'm sure that in time, I will...
It must be 5 o'clock.
What, did the light wake you?
What are you writing?
Oh, just some things, to remind me of, stuff to do.
Is it too uncomfortable for you to be in the same bed with me?
I'm sorry about tonight.
No, well, don't apologize. Honeymoon is just a state of mind, sweetheart. When the time is right, you just tell me, okay?
Warren, look.
Dad?
Dad?
Sophia?
Hiram! They're in here. Are they alive? Are they?
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, they're alive. They're probably hurt, though. Get on the radio and get some paramedics in here fast.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Warren.
It's in the rain.
They'll be back as soon as they can. The winds are kicking up some more.
Maybe the rain will keep the fire in check for a while.
Yeah. Let's hope and pray it's not too late for them.
The role of Gina Capwell is now being played by Robin Matson.
I'm not asleep, Gina. Don't even think of it.
I was just going out for breakfast.
Well, Rose will be here soon. Woo! I can have breakfast then.
I'm hungry now.
Well, you can't go out now.
Suddenly I'm not allowed to leave the house?
Nope. And you know why, Gina?
Well, I know what Mason told you. But I'm not going to go anywhere near Santana's. And I'm certainly not going to try to steal Brandon.
Well, then where are you going? Go meet your dealer?
What did Mason tell you?
Why don't you just commit yourself to some sort of, I don't know, one of those detox programs and just get yourself cleaned out? I mean, you're not going to be able to take care of Brandon when you're high on these stupid pills.
I am not on pills. And I am perfectly capable of taking care of my own son.
Well, then why'd you sign your custody over to Mason? Who's this? Meeting somebody?
No.
Yeah, well, I'll get it. Yeah. Oh, Mrs. Lockridge.
I'm sorry, I know it's early. Have you heard from Warren or Mason?
No, I told you I'd give you a call.
I just couldn't sit in that empty house looking at the phone. Nothing at all.
You know, Ted, maybe you should consider that maybe Lionel and your mother are...
Just keep your mouth shut.
No, wait a minute. Brandon got to safety, now they are too, so just relax.
If anything happens to Warren or Lionel, I swear your family will pay for it.
How is it our fault?
It's Sophia's fault because Lionel went into that fire for her sake and Brandon's. If he doesn't come back or anything happens...
Thank God for the rain.
Who the hell are these paramedics, huh?
Yeah.
I'll radio again, huh?
Good. Listen, that may be them. Go check, Hiram.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Sophia? Sophia, are you all right? Sophia, it's Mason. We're here. You're okay.
Dan. You all right? Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Sophia?
It's raining. Yeah, Dan, it's raining. It started a few minutes ago. Otherwise, we would all gone up in smoke by now. Raining! Oh!
Sophia, it's Mason. Sophia, can you hear me?
Sophia. We're all right. We're all right, Sophia. We came through it. Sophia. Hey, it's raining. Open your eyes and tell me.
Lionel?
Yeah.
Lionel? Oh, Lionel, thank God you're alive.
He wondered where you were.
What did you tell him?
Fog looks better. I wonder how long they're going to keep
What
us
did you
up here.
tell
I didn't go
him?
into it. I told him that you were dressing, and I didn't say where.
I just couldn't talk to him.
Especially with me there. But don't worry, I'll be long gone before you see him.
When does his flight come in San Francisco?
I don't know. He said he was going to catch the first one he could.
Which is when?
I don't know when it is. I'm sorry, I don't know. He said that he got your message and that since the meeting had been rescheduled that he was going to fly up here and meet you at the airport. That's all. And to tell you that he loved you. Kelly, do me a favor, will you?
What?
After the meeting, stall. Keep him here in San Francisco as long as you can.
What do you mean, you're not going to tell him goodbye?
When I get settled, I will get in touch with him.
Where?
I don't know where. And you don't know why or where I went, okay?
Dylan, you don't have to do this.
Would you rather I stayed?
I'm sorry.
Me too.
I mean, for disrupting your life.
You didn't disrupt my life. I did that a long time ago.
I'm talking about you having to leave on my account.
Look, I'm doing it on the account of mine. Anyway, there's no place that I belong more than any other place. Maybe it's time I settled down in anywhere USA and got a job and paid rent, stuff like that.
What about last night?
Yeah.
Nick's never gonna know. At least not from me, okay?
then he'll never know.
I've never lied to him before, Dylan.
After a while, you'll forget it even happened.
Who is it?
You found them? It's Warren.
Are they all right?
Ted, they're fine. Just a few minor burns. Nothing really serious. They managed to keep their head down out of the smoke. Look, well, you'll see for yourself. Hang on just a second. It's Ted.
Warren, thank God you are the most wonderful son in the world that anyone could have. Tell Mason I said thank you. I send you both a kiss.
Augusta, it's me. I feel the same way about them. And if it wasn't for Lionel Brennan, I never would have gotten out of there.
I'm glad you're all right. Where's Warren?
He's right here, but do you mind if I speak to Ted, please?
It's your mother.
Mom?
Hey, honey.
Oh, Mom, it is so good to hear your voice. We've been worried about you. We first heard that we found you, and then we lost you, and then... Well, look, Mom, when are you guys coming home?
I'm coming home right away, honey. I'm at the airport. I'll be there as soon as I can. How's Brandon?
Well, he's fine. He's not here, though.
All right, listen, I know that Warren wants to talk to his mother, so put her on, and I'll see you in a little while, sweetheart.
Okay. Bye. Thanks.
Mom, it's me. Everything's fine.
Oh, Warren, is your father there? Can I talk to him?
Mom, he wandered off somewhere, all right? But I'm bringing him straight home, okay?
All right, darling, I'll be waiting. I love you.
I love you too. Goodbye.
Yeah, we found your car with all the luggage and Brandon's things. We weren't able to save much, though.
It's all right.
What happened then after they picked up Brandon?
We tried, Lionel and I tried to get out by horseback, but we just couldn't. There was no way else. So we found the miner's cabin. We thought we'd be safe there.
You were there a long time.
I know. Fire was surrounding us in the canyon. We could do nothing. Just stay there.
What did you do all that time?
We survived.
Thank you.
Oh, Ted, that's wonderful. Oh.
I guess Mason really knew what he was doing.
Mason?
Yeah, well, he was the one who found him and brought him back. Well, he, Warren, and this expert that he hired to help him look for him.
Mason went up there himself?
Yeah. Look, I gotta go call Eden and get Rosa to kind of make a welcome home breakfast or lunch or brunch or whatever. So you just stick around, because you're invited, okay?
Well, I notice I'm not invited to help Mason celebrate his little daring do.
Excuse me.
To think we were once friends.
Oh, Gina, we were never friends.
No. But I was always decent to you, even though we were rivals and you didn't know it. Now neither one of us wants him.
You know, you could have saved us a lot of trouble if you told me about you and Mason in the beginning.
He told me not to. He threatened me.
Excuse me.
You don't believe me? Would you like to know how Mason has punished me for letting you find out about us?
Punished you?
He's taken away my son. Haven't you noticed Brandon's not around the house?
What do you mean taking him away? Where?
Mason got legal custody of Brandon, and he sent him away to live with Santana. Now I have nothing. No friends, no family, nothing.
Oh, Gina, how could you let him do that?
He's a lawyer, Mary. He knows how to get what he wants. He bullies people, he threatens them. He's a lot worse than you've ever imagined. I'm gonna see Mason in hell for what he's done to me. Him and everybody else in this family.
What a waste of time. They keep us circling for an hour, and then they put us down on a landing strip where we have to travel for all of...
Dylan! There are other flights that were stranded yesterday.
Well, we're here.
I'm gonna go get my things together.
Tara will give me clearance to take off as soon as the landing crew checks me out.
So you're not going to come in?
No, I don't know when Nick is going to be here. Just tell him that I had to go and meet Janice.
You going to take Janice with you wherever you go, Dylan?
No, I think she's had enough. Kelly, I want to tell you something.
What?
I guess you've noticed that Nick and I do a lot of things in competition with each other. I guess it stems from when we were kids.
No, I have an older sister. I know what you mean.
Well, I just want you to know that the type of competition, that wasn't why.
I know, Dylan.
Bye. Oh, it's the ground crew wondering how it gelled.
Hey, what are you two doing in here?
Nick!
God, that was some landing. It was great. There's the woman of my dreams. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
How was Santa Rosa, huh?
Oh, we didn't get to see much of it. Why, you must have just jumped off the phone and gotten on the first plane.
When I say the first flight, I mean the first. You think I'm going to drag my heels with this beautiful woman waiting for me? Listen, have you two had breakfast yet?
Look, I'm kind of in a hurry. I want to go back down there and see what happened with Janice.
Janice, well, she's still in L.A. She called to say that she's going to be a few more days. Look, I booked us a couple of rooms. I'm going to go to my meeting, and then we are going to do the town. Vacationing with my two favorite people in San Francisco. What do you say? Come on, what's wrong with you two?
Are you ready?
Oh, yes, sure. I just didn't think I'd be back here this soon.
Many's the time I stood outside the store with that same thought.
I bet you did. Well, I won't be staying long.
I wouldn't worry about your reception, Sophia. You know, Ted's going to be ecstatic. Kelly's not here, and Eden's... Well, you don't know, do you?
Know what?
Eden's married.
Eden's what? Eden's married?
Sophia.
Wait.
Sophia, I just couldn't leave without telling you that... If you ever need anything, just call.
Thank you.
Anything at all, just call. I guess Warren's waiting.
Goodbye.
Bye, Mason. Thank you again.
Sure.
Mom. Oh, Mom.
I'm so glad you're all right.
Thanks, Mary.
Wait, I'm still squeezing it.
It's all right. It feels good. Don't worry.
Mom.
Mason, are you all right?
Yeah, I seem to be.
You are so full of contradictions. What you did was really brave, and you should be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
But what you did to Gina was unforgivable.
Mary, wait a minute. Mom, I don't want you to leave. None of us do.
No, you all had very good reasons for why I should.
No, it was not good enough to drive you away. I mean, we all were kind of upset about the lies you told us about Channing, and I guess we just kind of wanted to hurt you back. But when we realized that something might happen to you, Mom, we just really kind of realized how much you mean to us. Mom, you belong with us.
Hello, Sophia. I can't say that I'm glad to see you back here, but I'm glad you're still alive.
Gina.
It's all right. It's all right.
Well, look who's back.
Well, Eden, what are you going to do? Kiss your dear sweet mother or knock her down?
All right, that's enough. Gina.
Honey. Hi, honey. Hi, my girl.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you. Are you all right? You're not hurt or anything, are you?
No, I'm fine. As a matter of fact, right now I'm better than fine.
Glad to have you back, Mrs. Armani.
Oh, thank you very much. Maybe this, well, could be one of the happiest days of my life. Mason just told me that you got married.
That's right.
It's wonderful. You've got to tell me where and when and...
Well, yesterday.
Yesterday, and I wasn't here. Where is he? Where is he? Where's Cruz? I want to congratulate him.
Mama, I married Kirk.
Darling.
I'm home.
I thought I'd lose my mind.
Where's Mother?
She's upstairs. She knows you're back.
Well, how?
Well, we were standing at the window and we saw Warren's car drive up in front of the Capwells, and then we saw you and Sophia got out and
We dropped them off.
Well, look at the two of you. Have you eaten?
No, Mom, all I want to do is take a bath and sleep till Saturday.
Don't we have the most extraordinary son?
Oh, yeah. You saved my life. My son saved my life. Should be the other way around, shouldn't it? Huh?
Well, you can thank me by making us all happy, Dad.
Aren't you glad to be home?
I'm very, very glad to be home. But I also can't forget your attitude before I left.
I was afraid for your life. Of course I didn't want you to go.
You would have let Sophia and Brandon burn to keep me.
I was terrified of losing you.
When are the questions going to start?
Well, of course, I'm interested in what happened.
Of course.
Lionel, you were gone for 2 days.
And nights. What about it?
You have something to hide?
Go ahead. Here we go.
You were with Sophia for 2 days and 2 nights. I mean, what did you two do alone together?
Among other things, I made a vow to myself. Never to be subjected to this kind of questioning again.
Did you make love to her?
Well, I'll leave it to Mason to tell you half of it.
Why? Just tell me why.
Because I thought it was the right thing for me to do.
You thought it was... What are you saying? What about Cruz?
Things happen, Mama. Things that you know nothing about.
Wait a minute. If something has happened between you and Cruz, something that may be your fault, couldn't you have just waited until it was resolved?
Look, it had to happen this way. Cruz has to face that, and so do I.
You love Cruz, Eden. I know you do.
Mama, Kirk is good to me, and he's good for me. He's understanding.
Fine,
he's kind,
that's good. He's
gentle.
understanding, he's kind, but do you love him? Do you?
Kirk knows how I feel. I don't have to lie to him.
Honey, can't you see what you have done?
Mama, can't you just please fake being happy for me?
I want you to look at me. I want you to take a long look. You always said you didn't want to make the same mistakes I did. But that is exactly what you're doing, Eden. I married one man when I was in love with another man. And look what happened to my life, and your life, and Ted, and Kelly's, and Cece's. Now, I came to love your father deeply, and I still do. But at what cost? All those secrets, the deceptions, the lies. It weighed down on my children. I lost my home. You of anyone, knows how much it has cost me. Please, just tell me you know what you've done.
Carrie,
Mason, stop pounding me.
then tell me what Gina said to you.
Oh, that is so typical of you.
What?
Wanting to know what she said so that you can adjust your story to it.
So I can defend myself.
Gina's not noted for her honesty.
Mason, you couldn't make up excuses fast enough to justify taking a little boy away from his mother and then to send him to Santana? I mean, why her?
Mary, you don't really understand this situation. Why do you always think the worst about me?
Because I know you.
Don't be so quick to think you've got me pegged. First of all, Gina is not Brandon's real mother. Santana is. You still think you got everything figured out?
Brandon's adopted?
That's right, thanks to the devious intervention of my father. He steamrolled Santana into giving Brandon up before she was old enough to know what she was doing.
Does Brandon know this?
No. Secondly, do you think Gina would give me custody of Brandon just because I told her to? No. She did it because I found out she'd slipped back into a habit we all thought that she'd kicked. Narcotics addiction. Can't imagine what this house was like, what life was like for Brandon the last time we went through this with her. So I gave her a choice. Either give me Brandon or go to court. See, Mary, I happen to care about that little boy. When I was about his age, my real mother was taken from me, and I was raised by a woman who meant well but couldn't really be trusted. That's what happened with Brandon. Gina can't be trusted now that she's back on the pills. So I've managed to put him back with his real mother who loves him and can be trusted.
Oh, Mason, if this is true...
If? Wait right here. I've got proof.
Well?
It is beautiful.
Look at this view. The fog rolling in underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. There's Alcatraz, Coit Tower. Dylan's room is right next door. Sorry, pal, we took the view.
It's okay.
Can you afford this, Nick?
No. But I have every confidence that when I walk out of that meeting this morning, I am going to have a 5-figure advance from the publisher in the palm of my hand.
So do I. But you know what? I don't think you even know how talented you are.
Stop it. You're giving me a swell
No,
head.
come on. I mean it. I mean, most photographers are just photographers, you know? You are unlike all the others.
Stop appreciating me and just kiss me instead.
Nick, listen, I got a couple of old friends that I'd like to check out, so if you guys don't mind, I think breakfast for 3?
This is the right place. Please bring it in. Dylan, your old friends won't mind waiting till after breakfast, will they?
Well, I'm really not hungry.
Come on, don't let the fog dampen your spirit. It's supposed to burn off by noon. Thank you very much.
It's not that, Nick. I'm just restless, okay? I want to get out.
Kelly, please tell him we want him to stay. I think he's being very polite.
Oh, Nick, if he's not hungry, don't make him stay.
What did you two do? Stuff yourselves at dinner last night? Come on.
Yeah, there was...
Oh, we just...
All right, 1, 2, 3, all together now. What did you do last night? All right, now I know what you're going to think about this.
A tape recording?
Yeah, Gina admitted to me that she was on drugs. I taped it so that she wouldn't be able to deny it later. I know you don't approve, but I felt like the end justified the means.
Don't play it for me, all right? I don't want to hear it.
All right, then. I also found the pills that she was taking. That's what forced her to admit it. She smashed the bottle, but this is the label. Are you satisfied?
Mason, this isn't the kind of pill you're talking about.
Sure, her name's right on it.
Well, I know her name is on it, but this is Lixinol. It's a tranquilizer, but it's not addictive.
Psychologically, then?
No. No, anyway, I would know if Gina were taking these.
How?
Oh, there's all sorts of side effects. Trembling, dry mouth, difficulty with speech, abnormal facial body movements.
Well, obviously, they didn't affect her that way.
Oh, yeah, but they would. And also, Gina wouldn't be able to have martinis and then have wine with dinner, as I've seen her do while she was taking these. I mean, she wouldn't be able to walk. These have a very toxic reaction with alcohol. She'd pass out at the table.
That doesn't make any sense. You should have seen her when I showed her that I'd found them. She was terrified.
Look, Mason, I don't know about that, but I don't think Gina deserves to lose Brandon over a drug habit she doesn't even have.
she wasn't taking them, why did she say she was?
You forced me to ask that question. Don't pretend you didn't.
Well, I'm not going to answer it.
Lionel? Do you love me?
I'm damned if I'm going to answer that question when you force me to do it. I will answer that when I want to.
All right. But do you?
I have just told you that I am not going to be forced into answering questions anymore.
Oh, you like things like this, don't you? You want me to feel jealous so you can feel wanted.
No, I feel hunted.
Oh, well, then why didn't you answer my question? One word from you would dissolve this argument. Do you love me? No. There is one more question. Did you sleep with Sophia?
Once you trust me enough to not ask that question, then perhaps I'll answer it.
If you won't give me an answer, how can I trust you?
All right. Okay.
Who are you calling?
Rosa, it's Lionel. May I speak with Sophia?
I will not speak with that woman.
Why not? You want an answer to the question? Ask her. What? Of course she's got to be there. She's in the study.
Lionel, put that phone down. I will not be humiliated like this.
There's something wrong.
Hello.
Sophia, are you all right?
Hi. No, I'm not all right at all. Eden's just told me something that hurt me. Lionel, I can't talk about it now. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Damn those Capwells! They're gonna kill her yet.
Where are you going?
Back.
No, not this time.
Right. Well, those things happen.
Oh, no.
But Mr. Willis got the slides and the prospectus that I messengered up to him. Is that correct? Of course. Well, I'm in another meeting at my hotel right now. But I'll pick them up as soon as we're finished. Yes. Thank you.
Who's Willis? Publisher?
What happened, Nick?
Rejection. My favorite breakfast food.
What? He hasn't even seen you yet.
He has seen the slides and he has seen the prospectus.
So what did he do? He canceled the meeting?
The secretary said that he had to go out of town all of a sudden on business.
All right.
Well, maybe he did, guys. Businessmen sometimes tell the truth. What is it you're supposed to pick up?
Oh, an envelope he left for me with the slides in it. That was thoughtful of him, wasn't it?
Well, listen, since all that happened, we don't have to stay here, right?
Can we at least finish our breakfast, huh?
Well, that's not what I meant. I mean, we can't afford the hotel and all of this stuff.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Come on, let's just change the subject, okay? So, you two couldn't find a hotel, motel last night?
No, that they were all filled up.
Why did you sleep, in the plane?
No, there was one room and we took it, or I took it.
Ah. Oh, Kelly, have you talked to your mother yet?
No, I couldn't get in touch with her, but I'll call her this morning.
I hate French toast.
You are a joy to be with this morning, you know that?
Well, look, I didn't mess up this book deal for you, so don't take it out on me.
Did I take it out on him?
No. That's all right. It's the wrong place, the wrong time, right?
What does that mean?
Look, the wrong time ever since I showed up in Santa Barbara, and the wrong place for you. So, look, you've got all the answers, and you've got all the pretty little life, so, you know, look, what am I doing in it, right?
Did I bring that on?
Nick, he's been real moody lately. In fact, this morning he was talking about leaving Santa Barbara.
Why? Where would he go? I mean, if he can stop behaving like a child, I want him to stay. Listen, I don't know how I upset him, but I'll apologize. It's okay, I'll talk him out of it.
I want you to remember what I told you.
Mama, there's no undoing it now.
Well, did you two have your talk?
Yes, we did. I certainly apologize for embarrassing you if I did.
That's all right.
earlier.
No, I understand. We're all so glad just to have you back.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye, Mama.
I'll get that. Your mother doesn't like me, does she?
She doesn't know you.
I had no idea you two were so close.
I guess we're not.
Are you kidding? She worships you, Eden. Anyone could see that, especially someone else who worships you. You know, it's interesting, but Jack used to always say to me, you want to know what a woman's going to be like in 30 years, Kirk? Just have a look at their mother.
I'm not going to be like her.
No, but I can tell that you'll be as loving a mother to our children as she's been to you.
Lionel, I would like to thank you for what you did to my wife, for my mother and Brandon.
Then why can't you just leave her alone? Is she all right?
How about watching your manners, friend?
Who are you?
Kurt, never mind. You want this, sir?
What do you want?
You know what I want. I want a husband I can call my own.
You can, but you never do.
Someone who is not at the beck and call of a mistress from some 20-odd years ago.
Right now, she needs me more than you do.
How do you know that? I may not cry as easily as she does, or fall prey to natural disasters, but I have as real and as broken a heart as she does. Are you afraid to tell me what went on out there? Because whatever it is, whatever truth there is, I can take it. All right, you were alone and all that feeling came back, all that feeling was rekindled, and you thought, well, we're both going to die, so who's going to know? What's going to stop us? I have, for years, forgiven and forgiven, until I thought there was nothing left inside of me. Well, maybe I can forgive again if I'm given a chance. But if you turn your back on me now, and you go to her now, I can never forgive you. Never.
I was in a terrible emotional state because I knew if he woke up, he'd throw me out of the house and I'd lose everything that was dear to me, including Brandon. That's when it started again. The pills. And I'd lose everything that was dear to me, including Brandon. That's when it started again. The pills.
There's no respirator on that part of it. This has been fixed. What did the last part say before it was recorded over?
Who is it? Back so soon?
Lots of some flowers.
Thank you.
Any word yet as to where Dylan is?
No. What'd the note say, Mr. Willis?
Who cares?
Oh, now come on, Nick. Maybe he wants you to come back or have some suggestions for you.
All I want is for you to put your arms around me and tell me you don't care that I'm not a genius.
I don't care. But you are.
There, I'm cured. Oh. Come on, let's get out of here and go for a walk and not stare at the people and pretend we're from San Francisco, huh? Come on, let's go.
Vicky, he wants an option.
He wants first refusal on the book once I finish it. Letter of agreement forthcoming. Hope this will be sufficient to represent our interest. Hope what will. Is that an 8?
$8,000.
For nothing? Just to see the book after I finished it?
Can you believe it?
$8,000. I always said there was room for improvement with that book. Well,
Nicky, wait.
What? Did I hurt you? What?
No, I just wanted to tell you I love you.
She loves me? She loves me not.
Flowers cannot tell the future.
She loves me. She loves me not. I know that, but I can. As long as I'm with you, nothing can go wrong.
I feel the same way, too. I feel like if I'm not with you, I'm unsure about myself. I feel like I'm unsure about everything, Nick.
Then you should always be with me.
Yeah, I should.
Always. That can be arranged. If you'll say yes.
Nothing sexual happened between Sophia and me.
Something did.
You see, you can't derive any comfort from the answer to that desperate question you just asked me. You can't get anything from it at all. You can't let it be.
I meant what I said. Don't go near her.
I'm going in there, Augusta.
Then don't come home.
Don't threaten me. I don't like it.
Oh, you would do anything to rescue Sophia when you don't even realize that I'm the damsel in distress hanging by a thread. Why don't you rescue me, Lionel?
I've tried. But you've feared the worst for so long it doesn't do any good anymore.
Come home with me.
Augusta, Sophia is in there with a house full of people who don't give a damn about her. She is my friend. She is in need, and I'm going in there.
You touch that doorbell, and our marriage is over. So you better decide who's worth saving.
In an hour's time here on Sky One, DJ Cat will be presenting a whole host of cartoons, including Dynamo Duck and the Turtles. In half an hour's time at 3:15, it's comedy with the new Leave It to Beaver. And now on Sky One, two lovebirds are suffering from ruffled feathers in Maud. We'll see you in just a moment.